Unless you're living under a Tatooine moonrock, you're likely one of the millions of people who have already checked out Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, or at least heard of it. But have you seen the many mistakes that have already been spotted throughout the movie? If not, I hope you enjoy watching this top 10. At the first appearance of Orson Krennic, the wind is blowing extremely strong, causing his cape to blow with the wind. However, during the close-up scene, his cape almost stays perfectly still. Soon after, it returns to its previous state in the prior shot as it flows strongly with the wind again. Did you know that when young Jyn was talking and saying goodbye to her mother that her backpack would reappear and disappear between shots? If you're saying no, then check this out. At first glance, she doesn't have a backpack on her back. But in another shot, she magically does. What was C-3PO and R2-D2 getting up to as the drama of Rogue One blazed in the background? Blink and you probably missed it. C-3PO and R2-D2 can be seen at the Rebel base on Yavin 4 when the Rebel fleet leaves for Scarif. However, the Corvette with Princess Leia on it is a part of that fleet, as we see at the end, placing this movie right before The New Hope. But R2 is on that Corvette too, as Leia gives him the plans in the original movie. Obviously, the princess didn't stop off at Yavin 4 to pick them up, as she would have just given the plans to the rebels there and then. When the actual schematic for the Death Star is shown on the screen, it actually has an error. The super laser dish is shown on the equatorial trench. It is actually above this trench, not on it. This may be a deliberate error done as a throwback to episode 4 A New Hope, which has the same goof. In this scene, the transport crew is preparing for landing as they deploy the landing gear. You can even hear them say that the landing gear is locked in position. Minutes later, as they are actually landing, you see the landing gear come out of the transport and not being deployed earlier. Maybe what Chancellor Palpatine was saying was true. It is possible to stop someone from dying. During this scene, a stormtrooper is seen being killed, but in the very next shot, he is alive. But, unfortunately, he was killed for a second time straight after. A dead stormtrooper can be seen in this scene on a bench holding a blaster. In the very next shot, the blaster had magically disappeared. After Baze Malbus shoots his rocket launcher at an AT-AT, he puts his launcher down on the ground. But in the following shot, it can be seen that the launcher is actually right back on his shoulder. Chirrut Imwe also makes the same mistake early in the film. He at first only has one hand on his staff, but in the very next shot, he is holding the staff with both hands. As we know, Saw Gerrera has technology built into his armor to assist in his breathing. The position of the breathing mask changes without the character having even moved it. It happens throughout most of his scenes in the film. It may seem like a great idea, but in the actual Star Wars universe, stealing Imperial outfits to blend in would not have worked. This is because the officer that comes into the ship has a distinguishable clean-shaved face, but the one that leaves has a beard. Furthermore, the Empire was inspired by the Nazi Germany army, in which facial hair beyond a small, neatly trimmed mustache was against regulations. Those were our top 10 film mistakes in Rogue One. Do you know another? If so, then write it in the comments below and subscribe to our channel so you can be informed every time we upload a new video.